Alright.
The cleric's back.
So, when we last left off, you guys decided to find out what happens when you step out the door. You also happened to find the treasure that was still in the tavern. Found Basco's treasure. Run decided to test a few things out there and found himself drifting the wrong direction in the ether. And instead of heading back to the material plane, ended up in the spirit world, along with Jasper. In the weird spirit world, Jasper found herself attacked by a massive gold pile that seemed to be animated. And by the time they managed to grab her back and take her back to the tavern that's been stranded in the middle of the ether, she was badly hurt, losing blood fast. But your party managed to quickly scrape together some equipment and use a makeshift medical kit to stabilize her, and she's currently unconscious on the ground. What would you guys like to do?
Novin is still he's still distraught over everything that just happened. He's kind of blaming himself. He's like, why couldn't I? Why wasn't I there? Why wasn't I there to do anything?
Right now, Run is trying to think of all of his possibilities of trying to get back.
Make me a perception check. Ren?
I have a dream where I talk to the traveler. Hey, you bitch. Get us out of here.
Run. In the distance, you hear what sounds like a clap of thunder.
You see his gnome ears kind of perk up and he goes to the door and look out it.
You see a figure. It looks a bit like a dragonborn, but made out of electricity. Just sort of wandering, almost senseless, through the mist.
Oh, fuck.
Can you see something?
There seems to be something out here. You may want to come look at it, make sure. Besides the obvious, I'm not crazy.
Novin grabs his halberd, ready in case of the worst, and walks to the door.
I walk up behind him, bow ready.
Stay on the floor.
I point out the figure.
I shout, "Who are you?"
Torin.
I tried to decide how I want to enter in on this.
Part of you, the last thing you really remember was going to sleep in your cabin, not feeling very well. You're not sure where where your main friends of the crew went. Next thing you know, your god is telling you somebody needs your help. And you're just kind of dreamlike wandering through this kind of really weird white misty space. And you think you see a tavern in the distance.
My Valhalla? That was literally his response.
You see at the door of this tavern a familiar looking gnome. A recent...
Nope, I'm in Helheim.
He's in my hall and he's going to kill me.
recent dragonborn friend, and that elf that you picked up along the way. You see them just kind of standing at the door.
I'm gonna approach Ron and be like, "What? You guys don't remember me?"
Lightning crackles from around your form.
Run reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out a mirror and holds it up to this crackling.
You seem to be made out of living lightning at the moment, Torin.
Well, this is a new trick.
Torin?
So,
he's holding up his finger, and he's like, and then he turns around to the others. Guys,
Did you say Torin?
I believe that his spirit has joined us somehow. You're not dead, are you? Of course you wouldn't be.
if you were in my afterlife, God's praise that I'm not.
We're not dead. But we seem to have plane shifted.
We don't think we're dead anyway.
My whole life,
might need a little bit of help.
my whole life, I spent on one plane. I spent a couple months with you guys, and now I've been on 3 different planes. Three, including the regular.
Oh, this is a regular thing for me. This makes my 7th plane that I've been on. Anyways, come. And he's pouring into this.
The two surviving non-magically inclined pirates in the room back up in surprise at the lightning person walking in.
Good, be good, be good.
Torrent, just by chance,
I don't know if I can turn this off, man. Just gonna put that out there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to turn this off.
Well, actually, I was going to ask, do you think your spells would work in this state? Because and then he points over to Jasper.
Jasper is currently laying crumpled on the floor, being watched over by that one pirate druid woman that you guys picked up. But she looks like she's a bit of a mess, like something's crushed her at some point. She's still breathing, though. You can see a bit of air escape her mouth, especially with a little tiny spit bubble that's speckled with blood.
Ooh.
Well, thanks.
So, quick question. If I were to touch somebody, would I shock them?
Not unless you want to.
Oh, okay. That works. Oh, we're going to give a shot in the magic here, Ron. Towards Jesper. Because I have to.
Oh, I'm loved. I got a 3rd level.
Oh, shit. Did I just cast that as a 3rd level?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Well, that takes away from it a little bit. Damn.
I didn't realize I hit it as a 3rd level. I thought I was on it. I just found Cure Wounds. It's like, all right, we're going to try it.
Jasper, you snap awake and see a...
Oh, it's like a defibrillator.
Yep.
Zap.
Well,
There we go.
You sort of see a lightning dragonborn, this kind of a crackling in the air above you.
Last thing I remember, I was in my wolf form and I was getting crushed. So
And now
I'm
you're back in your
instantly-
Jaspery form and looking a bit blooded.
I wake up in a panic, not knowing what the fuck this thing is, and I'm instantly like skittering away from it towards the wall.
Yeah, breathe. Hold up. Just breathe. You're
yes,
fine.
it's Torin.
Why are you lightning?
It's
You
shocking.
act like I'm gonna have that answer?
I mean, I knew the connection between us was electric, but I didn't know it was that bad.
Well, that didn't take long. We're still on the fucking ethereal.
Yeah. And run things for a moment. Could I roll an Arcana or a religion roll to see how exactly Torin is here?
Sure, either one you like.
I'm thinking.
By the way, Grizz, I think you need to move me to this page because I'm still seeing a black
Oh.
screen.
You're right. Sorry. You have no idea. He apparently is much more powerful than you thought.
I'm the next door. Apparently, I'm worthy to hold that hammer.
Oh, then Jasper, I'd like to explain to Torn how we got in the situation.
Would
Someone,
you like
please.
to explain to Torin how we got in the situation?
Go figure. It's got something to do with Run.
Why am I always a bad guy? I just cast a simple spell. Next thing I know, wingback.
No, hold up here. Stop where you're at. What was the spell?
Chan. Just a simple cantrip. And then
You used your warlock ability, didn't you?
No,
Yes.
I use my thieving abilities. How would I know that the warlock would the side of things would transfer over to my wizardry type stuff?
Because when you're messing with magic, especially two different schools of magic, if you don't practice with it, things are going to cross over and it's not going to be a good combination.
Well, something that I have discovered though, trying to
You need to
use
change topics.
trying to use well, not really. I mean, you were talking about practicing, and I used my spells here, and well, the surge didn't happen.
But then there were spiders.
Well, that's because of where we're at. I mean, if you look outside, you will see that the tavern is stuck in some sort of web, I believe, and the mist outside. Well,
Where did you say we were at?
Ethereal.
we're between the material plane and the spirit plane. Now, I tried using Floof to see if he could be able to take us to the material plane, but apparently it went the other way. And that's also how Jasper ended up how she did.
Also, can't go outside of this tavern. 'Cause if we do, it just makes us mad after.
When you say mad, you're like not talking anger, you're talking like crazy.
Mad as a hatter.
For a gnome.
Are we sure it has an effect on run?
Is the one
Yeah.
that went outside.
I am perfectly in my faculties.
After you stopped laughing maniacally.
Lack thereof.
That is a lot of nothing out there.
In fact, the only thing we've seen anywhere here except for us and those space spiders that were here when we first came.
Phase spiders too. So, that's what they were.
There are still two that are still around here somewhere. They phased out.
If they haven't come back yet, I doubt they're going to.
Reach over and knock on a table.
Just
So,
waiting for Grizz. Right about that time.
Knocking on wood?
Yeah.
Nothing seems to have happened so far.
Okay, so you're here.
Ish.
Why are you here? How are you here?
As far as how, I don't know, to be honest. Why? The only thing that I can really think of was while I was passing out in my cabins, Thor spoke to me, and just the next thing I know, I'm here and I'm made of lightning.
Wait. You're God, right?
My God. Yes. One of my gods, but my main
Yeah.
god.
And then Run starts thinking,
Yes, they're real.
well, we are in between the material plane and the spirit plane. And he pulls out a. You see him pull out a parchment, and you see a circle on there marked with in the middle of it material, and then like a hazy line going around it marked ethereal, and then another circle around that with marked with spirit. If maybe since you are here, um, I can't seem to contact my patron, so maybe you could get some guidance from your god on how we could return.
Huh? There is a feat for that higher level, but right now looks like I'm just got to do a religion check towards it.
Divine
Yay.
intervention.
What?
Have divine intervention.
I do not have that.
Do you have divination?
What level are you at?
8.
Okay, that's just making sure.
Is even out of all my known spells, which apparently D&D Beyond had an update that makes it stupid easy to get through your spells now. Yeah, it's not even under my known spells list, so I can't even prepare it if I wanted to.
Oh, divine intervention's not a spell. It's a. It's an
Is that the feat that I'm thinking of?
It's not a feat. It's an ability the clerics get.
Yeah, it's a class feat.
10th level, though. I just checked.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Oh, okay. I thought clerics got it at lower level.
Yeah, me
No.
too. And then I just double checked and I said, no, it's not till level. That's not till you enter 10th
Hey.
level.
Because you get that one there, and then later on you get one where it's like the god does something no matter what, or at least it gets upgraded later on where your god does something no matter what. Whether it's good or bad, it's still up to the DM's decision, though.
You said you're gonna roll a religion check?
Yep.
Alright, go for it.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're not sure how to get that done. You're still basically in a dream haze. You're just kind of like know that you needed to be here, and hey, look, one of your favorite people in the world was injured on the floor, and you were able to lift her up again.
In fact, I probably am still wondering if this is even real or not.
All a dream.
You are the hero of your own story.
I like to tell myself that.
So I guess Torrin will tell Run that he has no idea. And Run will, and then he goes back to the door and opens it up and looks out.
Sorry, dude. He only talks to me when he needs something.
I possibly do a religion check to, I don't know, figure anything.
Sure, you can try.
Me. Yeah, I rolled a 2 and I have a fucking +5.
Sorry, you're about as clueless as he is.
Could I roll a history check to see if maybe something that I came across in some of my research or some of my jobs that Run has done may jog something?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. Boom, baby.
Like, let's see, the plane shift spell would definitely get you out of here. Various blinking mechanics might be able to get you out of here, but you've already tried that and it was going the wrong way. There might be some rip in the fabric of space-time, but you need some other kinds of magic to help you find that. Some other potential spells. At the moment, you seem to be stuck where you're at. You don't have any weird devices or anything of that nature that deals with plane travel, do you?
Nope. Unfortunately not. At least not in this. At least not in this incarnation of the character.
You have heard rumors of technological devices over at Amlarin made to try to punch holes in planes, though they were considered to be rather dangerous. But other than that,
And he pulls out a parchment and he starts drawing. And I do remember that the Artificers Guild they put a halt to it, but they were working on and he's still doodling a device that could punch through the planes. A planar tunnel is what they called it. And he's still drawing some more. Uh, and I don't think we'll find everything we'll need here. He just.
What do you need?
Well, a very strong source of arcane energy that could a particular type of metal because the the device needs to be able to focus this energy so that the gateway can open. Or if someone has a plane shift, that would be a lot easier.
Well, was there anything like that in the treasure that we found?
Gris, would there be anything like that?
You haven't located anything like that, no.
Is there a basement to this establishment that we could potentially check out?
You know what? We really have not gone over this tavern completely, have we?
I mean, we haven't thoroughly searched everything.
And then Run jumps up and just starts taking off.
Ron is running all around.
I have one idea of something we can do. I'm only not going to do anything, but the shot. Here, all that fog is outside. I can do a gust of wind spell and see if we can hit it or get out of the way, so maybe it won't affect
Give me
as bad if that's
give me an
what it is.
intelligence roll.
Okay.
While she's doing that, should I roll a investigation as Run
Yes, please.
explores the tavern?
It's gonna be a no with a 1.
Ooh.
All right. No further information given to you.
Guys don't agree.
You poke your way through the kitchen and find nothing useful. Just some almost spoiled ingredients. This place was not. This place would have gotten like a D rating if health ratings existed in this world.
He comes out of the kitchen. Do not go in there. Woo!
There's no shark ready to eat you there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Like ready to
I got that reference.
It smells just like your room back on the ship.
I wonder if I were to punch a hole in the floor, if we would be able to find anything.
what is the ground underneath it.
Well, this is a pirate's establishment. There could be hidey holes anywhere within here.
Just turn to the pirates who are in the corner, like, hey, if there's anything
Yeah.
secret in here, now is literally the best time you could ever have to tell anybody.
It's not like I know anything more about this place. If Bosco had any secret panels, secret rooms, or anything, he didn't tell me.
Dilvit, I'm gonna tell you from experience. Don't use your fist. Tap around with your weapon. Listen for hollow spots.
Alrighty.
'Cause you don't want to punch the wrong thing.
I equip my mace. We should go to Bosco's room. If he had any secret panels, that's what it would be. That's where they would be.
Do you have a room here?
That's where you
Just
that's
a
where you
little
find
single
treasure.
floor tavern.
He Run, obviously not finding anything in the office. So he'll come to this door and he opens it up. Guys, we got stairs here.
Stairs?
Yeah. He casts dancing lights to light the way for those that do not have dark vision.
Ooh.
Pretty sure I'm a walking light source right now.
My roll
You
20
are
acting up?
currently
It's
a
not- yeah,
working
my
wet source,
character
yes.
Now I have even more disadvantage on my stealth checks.
sheet. Bear with me a second, guys. I think my roll 20 is acting up.
Happens.
Yeah, it is for me too.
Oh, now you roll fine.
All right, so I will go ahead and check the stairs.
Is the
And-
map up for the room?
It's in like the bottom left
All right,
corner.
so Run walks up the stairs and just finds himself right outside, looking out at the whiteness that looks like fog everywhere around him.
and scratches his
Roll
head.
perception check, Run.
Give me a second here.
Run if you find anything. Yell for an adult.
Okay, yeah, roll 20 seems to be messing up.
I had to close it out and relaunch it.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Still loading.
Yeah, this is the same thing happened to me just a few minutes ago.
Was there like a quick fix or something? Or
It just kind of paused on me. The red thing came up at the top, and then it finished resetting.
Only spell I have that may be able to help is conjure with. May be able to bring more blink dogs. You should try heal instead of the direction, but I don't know. I'll go the same.
You're breaking up there, Jasper. You okay?
Yeah. I thought maybe acting a little fucky.
All right. So Run, you gaze out into the whiteness, and you actually do see a bit of a dark spot. Although it's very difficult to tell just how far away they are, as like your brain was interpreting all this around you as fog, because it's like seems white, but it's not a pure white, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy seems to be distant, and you're still seeing fog everywhere. So it's like you shouldn't be able to see distance with this type of fog. So it's not really fog, it's just your perception of this reality. And you just see just a dark shape that seems to be heading in this direction.
Guy?
Oh my god, he actually yelled for an adult.
I don't know. What's going on?
And
Following.
he points up to the dark spot that seems to be
Well,
getting
if
closer.
you're getting back down there so that the other guys can hear you, they wouldn't be able to see it. Because it's a circular staircase.
Oh, what?
Saying you'll have to come down and get us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what he does then.
Anyone go up with him?
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
I'll go.
I have like intimidation factor times 10 right now.
And Dovit feels like he has to make up for not being in the fight earlier, so he wants to accompany.
Alright, so where I'm putting your tokens is essentially on top of the structure at this point. Gazing out at the strange white fog-like substance all around.
And that's when he points to the dark that's getting closer.
Can I make out any details of it? It looks like a person.
Are you coming up too, Jasper?
I'm also coming with everybody.
I said I was. I may have cut out.
Ah, yeah. Sorry.
Good.
Alright, so everybody is with that. So roll perception checks.
The first one's gonna be for Jasper. Ah, shit. Now my. Ooh. Hang on. Wait. 25. God, finally a good roll.
Ooh, ouch.
Did you say 25?
Yeah.
Alright. So you make out what appears to be a humanoid figure coming in your direction. You can see them a bit more, and they seem to be kind of wandering around with a staff in hand.
Dovit pulled out his halberd.
When the
Oh,
hell
my
did you get
bow.
that?
Our
What?
roll 20 is acting a little bit.
When did who get what?
Oh, that was just Torin.
Welcome back.
Jasper, you're on mute.
I was gonna see how long she was gonna talk until she realized.
Welcome back.
Can you hear us?
Anyways, here's
Hey,
Sort of
God.
your voice. You guys okay?
Yeah, roll 20 was acting a little bit messed up, so I tried to close it out, and then it closed out both roll 20 and Discord for whatever reason.
Ouch.
So trying to go back into roll 20.
Everybody
Alright.
must be on roll 20 tonight.
Oh yeah, because there's a convention. That's why.
Ah.
Oh,
They were asking if I wanted to register the today's game since we were on tonight. David, are you okay over there?
Yeah.
sound like you're trying to drop some mad beats.
Yeah. Or like
No, I
you
was.
dropped your.
That's the whole thing. I tap a little bit whenever I'm not thinking about it. And
Okay.
my friend sent me a screenshot of a throwback song, and the beat of that song got stuck in my head.
So are you back, Jasper?
Well, kinda.
Still loading.
I think I rolled 20, but
Yeah, just let me know.
I still
I did
haven't
roll the
locked
25
previous
perception to
roll
see if I could see any details or anything.
Hmm.
While her D20 is, or roll 20 is loading, I gotta get my drink.
Trying to remember of the artificers, which one has the where you get the companion.
I was getting a drink.
John got a 14 for perception. I got a
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
No. I wonder who will get that reference.
What was it?
I wasn't paying attention.
I said, Norm!
Cheers. I may not be as old as you, Ron, but I've watched some classics.
I grew up watching that.
Yeah, I remember that.
still popping up that red thing at the top and not wanting to load the character.
Delta, I'm actually not sure. I've never played that class.
Ah.
You might want to ask Turtle Butter. She has one of those.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. She's on movie night right now. Damn it.
Oh, darn. That's right.
What's that?
Artificer with the companion.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
Char-
would that's either oh shoot. See, I think the artillerist is the one that has the pocket cannon.
Okay.
I think it might be the armorer that has the companion, the iron side or whatever they call it.
That's right. Turtle Butter is an artillerist. Her companion's a homunculus. That's right. It's Fluffy that's played. That's.
Did you say homunculus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
I
had.
thought that
Came
was
to mind with that was Full Metal Alchemist.
Well, that is what a homunculus is. But it can also be a small version of something.
I thought the homunculus was the companion for the alchemist.
You can get a companion as various types of artificers, because she also has a cannon. Her particular homunculus is a little metal alligator with wings.
Okay. Well, I know that one of them you're able to get a defender.
Yeah.
An iron defender.
So it depends on what kind of companion you're looking for.
Kind of one, can do little defense and offense, or I guess a good defense is a good offense.
Okay, then that you would want the iron defender because basically they are they can take any form, but they most often it's a iron dog, basically, and sometimes they have certain abilities like acid spray and stuff like that can be
Flamethrower.
Yeah.
Okay, so would that be the artillerist or
I think it might be the armor. You might want to check that.
armor?
Yeah,
Where
I
would
think.
look that up?
Hold on a second.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Roll20 is not going to agree with me. Still not wanting to load.
Hmm.
This-
Artillerist gets the Artillerist spells Eldritch Cannon.
Battlesmith.
Oh, Battlesmith.
Yes.
Oh, Steel Defender. There it is. Okay.
So what does your Steel Defender look like if you're taking one of those?
Hmm. Man, that's a good question.
Hi, little boy.
Let's see. What should it take form of? So it can't look too crazy, right?
I guess not, but I also think it's like, you can pretty much design how you want, within reason. Like, because it looks like they're meant to look more like creatures, but
True, true. I was just kind of thinking, like, kind of a mech in a way.
like for the lizard things that are really annoying and that leave tails to eat.
Oh no, no, not like that. Like a machine, or I guess it'd be like a golem. Yeah, there would. Yeah. Are those in this? There's golems in DnD, isn't there?
Of course.
There are golems.
Like.
Yeah, my last character died to a couple.
Mm-hmm. Got smashed by some.
Ah.
My last character got eaten.
Yeah. That was an interesting night.
I will have to say, if anything was to happen to run, I have two characters in mind to bring in. One would be a Dragonborn cleric.
Then we'd be saturated with Dragonborn.
Yeah,
Shit.
but the other one would be another changeling monk.
See, I so wish this new source book for based around Dragonborns would have came out when I made this character, because I would have made a gym Dragonborn.
Oh, I would have done a Bahamut.
Well, there aren't any
Dragonborn.
gem Dragonborn on Ollaras, so that wouldn't have helped you.
Where did it go? I hate it whenever I save it and then it doesn't exactly.
You'd have to
show
wait
me.
until a situation like this where there's potential plane travel involved.
Delta, are you on voice for the Discord and the Roll20?
Finally.
I might be. Do I need to disable it on one or the other?
Disable it on Roll20.
Yes, please. You're coming through.
Roll20 is great for everything but their voice features. Their voice features have always sucked. No one in their right mind uses the Roll20 voice features. They always use Discord or some use Skype.
Gotcha. Where do I go to disable?
You see that you on the same line as you see the journal. There's this little gear icon.
Okay.
If you scroll down on that, you should be able to say, "I want to broadcast to others nothing. I want to receive from others nothing." You can also adjust like the icons and the pictures and everything like that.
Okay, there we go. There. I got set both to nothing.
Okay,
Is that better?
Loaded. God.
hopefully that'll work. So what does your Steel Defender look like?
Let's see. Let's see if it finally saved in the right spot. Maybe this? See what you think.
Actually, I'll allow that because there's no telling what world you're from.
True. True.
That okay.
What does it look like?
Jasper,
Huh?
walking nearby to this strange man, you're seeing that there's a slightly smaller figure that doesn't seem to have a head. It just seems to have arms, and it looks metallic. Except that is that maybe a head coming out of its chest? You can't really tell from your position. It's really weird
You
looking.
just see the most bewildered face cross her, and I'm just like, what?
Okay. Granted, I can't see what you're looking at, but you have a person made out of lightning next to you, and that's whatever you're looking at, that's what's making that face?
It doesn't have a head and it's walking.
Again, person made out of lightning. That's apparently in two different planes right now.
Got my bow, arrow back, fixed on this thing walking towards us. A fire?
What do you fire at? The human or the weird looking thing?
No, I'm not firing. I'm just holding my arrows there in case I need to, because I can't tell what these things are.
He was asking if he should fire, and I said no.
Easy there. Easy.
I mean, we've already got one friendly coming out of the mist, so maybe there's another.
There's a chance, but I'm not lowering my guard.
After the spiders, he pulls out his hand crossbow and pulls the string back, and you see a red-tipped bolt go in. It doesn't hurt to be prepared.
Okay. Look at Ron. Calm down.
I'm fine.
Fuck, what's
fine.
his name? God damn it.
Dovit or Erdon?
Erdon, that's it. I couldn't remember his name. Erdon, put the pointy object, like, put it towards the ground. Dovit,
Yes.
at ease. Y'all are jumping now. Man.
I kind of hold the halberd in one hand and smack the dull end on the ground like it's like a walking stick.
Jasper is just gonna face palm and just be like, okay, fuck this, and stand up and just scream, "Boy, who are you?"
So Michael,
I was getting to that. I was trying to calm these guys down.
I did it first. Bite me.
so
And zap.
zapping him.
Jasper.
So, Delta, you have been traveling towards this strange tavern you've seen in the distance for some time now, and you suddenly hear shouting coming from that direction. Do you continue on your way, or do you try to do something else?
Wait while you can.
I'll cautiously approach forward, making sure that my defender is at the ready in case there's any cause for alarm.
Wait, is that the thing from RoboCop?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Actually, from Mech Warrior.
Well, it's based off the thing from RoboCop. RoboCop 2 was earlier.
True, true.
Fucking RoboCop. All right, I'm looking over at Jasper. All right, hothead, just stay level this time. Don't melt anybody.
Shock me.
Wait, what?
Shock me.
No. You probably liked it.
I'm in the arm, don't answer.
Too bad you can't smack him right now because you would be electrified from hitting him.
Ha!
Pick up something
Auto
and throw it at
defense. I feel it's just gonna like pass right through me.
him. Hard-headed.
Is he walking towards us?
He said he was.
Cautiously.
All right, man. Just stop right there. By all means, I'm not trying to be threatened or anything, but these guys have apparently been through a few things. They're a little cautious of strangers.
Well,
And
yes.
you're hearing this voice come out of what appears to be a dragonborn made out of lightning, standing at the top of this weird tavern structure.
A lightning
starting to
elemental in the form of a dragonborn.
I'm starting to feel like we just created a new race of Dragonborn here.
By the way, the tavern in question looks like it was made out of the hulls of some kind of ship that used to sail on an ocean.
We did not do that. At least as far as I know.
Oh.
Whoa, little guy, you okay?
I think she was talking to you, Ron.
No. My cat fell weirdly. I'm making sure he's okay.
It was a joke.
He decided he wanted to be be a hat again, and he fell.
Oh.
Oh. Buddy.
Just making sure he's moving appropriately.
How many spells can I get? Oh, wow, okay. Cool. Sorry. I'm still leveling up my ability.
First time using Character Mancer. It happens.
New character, who dis?
Exactly. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, how many can I get?
So eventually, the stranger with his strange mechanical friend make it to the doors to the tavern.
Dovit looks at Run and speaks in Gnomish, asking, "What is his? Does he sense anything bad from him?"
And he replies in Gnomish, I think he's an artificer. As a steel defender. I've seen them at my guild.
If you guys are gonna share secrets or tell secrets, share it with the rest of the class.
Run looks over. Oi! What guild you with?
Guild? Let me think. I did not choose a guild, did I?
Oh, you're probably not from any place that he would have heard of, so you can make anything up you want.
Ah, okay. Trying to think of.
No need to be a part of a guild.
Yeah, you can just say you're a lone wolf.
True, that is true. I have no allegiances
Well, I know that you must be an artificer. My guess is a battlesmith, right?
That would be correct.
And he turns back to the others. I think he's all right. And he looks down at his hand crossbow.
Hold up.
But still, just
Oh, that's just saying. Right now, with the information I've gotten since I've gotten here, I'm not holding your word too high right now, Ron. No offense. Situational awareness here.
as I said, and he points down to his hand crossbow with the red tip arrow bolt, just in case.
For the love
I
of God,
don't
please
mean
don't shoot
anyone
any.
harm.
I'll just look to the new person. Want to explain how you got here?
Well, it's actually a rather interesting story. There was a group of us that decided to work together, and we decided to work on a sort of portal. And, well, we were trying to open a doorway into this realm, and we thought we had our calculations right. Unfortunately, well, we kind of did, but we couldn't keep it stabilized, and unfortunately, well, here I am. And then the portal closed behind me, and now I'm stuck here.
And
You
there is the rest of
you hear a loud shrill of glee come from Run.
Whatever ideas you were getting.
And why don't you guys
please,
describe
no.
your characters at this point?
I got my guild was actually working on a mechanical device that could punch through the planes as well. Come! And he runs down the stairs.
Okay. I'll cautiously follow. I still can't. I still only have a black screen though in Firefox. Weird. Oh, there we
It could
go.
be light settings. Hold on, I dragged you into a lit area.
Okay. Now I can see you. Now I can see myself.
Yeah, that'll kind of be an issue you'll have to deal with if you don't have dark vision.
Ah, okay.
What is your race, by the way?
I'm human.
Okay. And he goes over to a table where there's parchment all laid out with engineering type tools laid about, and you see the plans of a device that Run remembers his guild working on, but they had to put a stop to it because of the fact that, well, they said it was a little dangerous, but right now it could be useful.
Run. Before you get too far into your play date, why don't we introduce ourselves to this fella?
A good point. I'm running messing much. He holds out his. Basically, you are looking at a 2.5 foot tall gnome. He is rather short for his by gnome standards as well. Dressed in.
Is that because of genetics or because you're still a child?
That's genetics, actually.
He is also a teenager, basically, in gnomish years.
That too.
Don't think I did forget about that.
Yeah, he's only 35, so.
And 40 is the age of registered adulthood in gnomish.
So technically he's 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor little guy can't even vote yet.
Nobody can make massive destruction. Although I think that's most teenagers anyways. He is dressed in all black with black leather armor. And over here you see a blink dog just staring you down.
All right. So, is it friendly?
Floof, be nice. And you see him come walk up beside me. He can be. And, well, sometimes he won't. It
Sometimes he can
depends
be a
on
little
the
asshole.
situation.
One that you
Yeah.
saw that was first coming at you will introduce herself as Jasper. Looks human except for the kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender like lines that go down her arms and other parts of her body that you can see that it looks like a gravestone.
Good to meet you, Run. Good to meet you, Jasper.
Dovet Collet the Fifth. And David is a he is a where is my
A brass
uh,
dragonborn.
brass dragonborn? He is an unarmored barbarian. He wields a halberd and a mace.
And then I'll walk out from behind Ovid. He's a regular height elf with long black hair. My name is Erdogan. I'm the one who almost shot you. Sorry about that, but been nothing but death since we got.
Totally
See,
understand.
Jasper's looking real rough. Like she's standing and she's talking, but she still kind of looks real rough.
I'm torn. Right now I'm a dragonborn made of lightning. If we can get back to the regular realm, the material plane, I'd be able to describe myself to you.
He doesn't always look like this.
Now this is new to me.
He's uglier in real life.
Ah, very cool.
Says a lot about your standards.
Yeah, I was on my own for a while.
The three pirates at the table start chuckling and whispering to each other.
Excuse me, would you three like to share?
The woman kind of grins at you and says, "Oh, just commenting on your lover's quarrel."
Oh, you have no idea.
Yours. Just gonna like stare at Run, like just wait till we get back to material plane. We're gonna I'm gonna play a little game called Toss the Gnome.
Is that like kick the baby?
Toss the
No, this one's-
overboard.
Oh, see, this one's also gonna if I play nice for a little bit, I might be able to get help with the other one back there. Maybe she could turn into something that flies, and we can get some extra distance out of him. I'm going for that home run.
Go to your
Yeah.
room.
Just remember though, in the material plane, run is a ticking time bomb. Thus, why we got plane shifted.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Like
Basically,
the child I never wanted.
let's put it this way: Run is an arcane trickster, and he had made a pact with a chaos being. So he's now a warlock.
I'm just going to put out there as a disclaimer, he did all of this unsupervised, so
Not entirely unsupervised.
you don't count as supervision all the time. You said it yourself.
I try to deny it.
Hey, she was responsible. She was offered. She didn't take it.
Thought real hard about it. Had to roll 3 times.
It sounds like something's being thrown under the bus there.
So no, hold up here. So she didn't take it. That's your argument there, but she tried still. Which means that argument's null and void.
You weren't even fucking there, so you have no idea about any of that.
You told me.
Anyways,
Out of session.
I thought we were in session for that.
Delta, basically, whenever Run casts a spell in the material world, think of it as wild magic.
I think we found a new home for you.
Only more souped up, because there's a 1% chance of plane shift on that board, and guess what? He rolled right out of the park.
You had a 1% chance, and you had to nail it.
Oh,
Rolled a 100.
dang.
Oh, it's like one of those things, man.
I'm just saying right now, because I have plans to open up a certain store with raffles and giveaways that are going to happen. If you ever come to my store, because you live in Ohio, you are not entering those with that odds.
Oh man. Well, I can honestly tell you that if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Must be the Irish. Anyways, so back to the game.
Well, that's our merry band of misfits.
Well, I am Michael. And yes, I was trapped here. And have been trying to figure out the way back ever since.
Well, and he points down to the schematic. So, what do you think?
Okay, for starters, before we get to that, is there anything in this realm that you may have seen that could help us, or, is this the only thing where we're standing right now that exists here?
That is a good question. Trying to, let's see, let me look here.
Sorry, Ren, but sometimes it helps to have intel on the area before we try to figure out how to leave the area.
Oh, another question. How did you not go mad within the mist?
Well, Lots of discipline and focus.
Well, we're screwed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that explains why Run went fucking batshit as soon as he.
That's also partially why I was cautious in approaching.
While
Because
we're
there's a
here,
lot of interesting things that you can see.
And Run lays his hand crossbow on the table. Being careful is definitely a wise thing to do.
okay, well, I'm gonna let you two have your fun, and Grizz, I'm gonna go over spend 10 minutes because this is a ritual spell to cast that to help heal everyone, and that didn't do shit.
Hey,
Prayer of healing during a short
that?
rest. It still works.
So, yes, I did come across the occasional phase spiders and sometimes seen areas of spirit before finding here.
We kind of ran into the face spiders here when we kind of appeared, and well, we took care of that little problem. Now the only problem now is getting back.
Right, exactly. That's our mutual goal is to get out of this place.
Now I did try to use Floof here to see if we could be able to blink back to the material plane, but instead we went closer to the spirit plane.
Mm,
So far, from what I've seen, there's there in some of my travels, I've learned that there is different levels to the material plane. And he pulls out the this other like drawing where in the middle you got the material plane, and then like rings going out with ethereal and like phase one ethereal, phase two, and then starts going into the spirit. I, I believe we would be in the very center of the ethereal plane here. And well, instead of going towards the material plane, we kind of went out to the spirit realm. And that was definitely a trip.
yeah, I would say so. That it's it's definitely a trip, I'll say that.
Uh, Grizz, should I roll a history check for Artificer's Lord to see if I had drawn the schematics correctly?
Sure, go for it.
And history would be a
You roll.
so that is with my normal uh proficiency. I believe, let's see, 3, and history is intelligence. So yes, so that would be 25 for my history check.
25. Where
Yes.
are you getting the extra 8 points?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or 9 points, actually.
21. 21.
21?
Sorry.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
You were going off the 19, weren't you?
My dyslexia was kicking in.
Aw.
Yes, I am dyslexic.
Sorry I interfered with you here. So, let's see. Yeah, it looks like how you remember it. Looks pretty well drawn.
Now, I believe that the main issue that I have would be getting a strong enough power core and the right type of material to for the casing.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying there. Trying to think here. Is there anything I should roll to see if I can help
Arcana.
Arcana?
Mhm.
How do you do rolls exactly?
Is your sheet finished with the updated level and everything?
I think so.
All right. So what you want to do is you see where your stats are. I mean, not your stats. Your skills are.
So click on my name there, and then go to character sheet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like this is why it's like a good idea to keep the character sheet open all the time. And what you do to minimize it in your window is to double click on the name up top. It'll just turn it into this little thing that you can then double click again, and it'll pop right up. It took me several years to find out about how to do that, so I share it with every new player now that I found. Before that, I used to pop everything out and put it to. I have three screens, so I used to pop them out and put them in different screens so that I could have all of the sheets open and not have to keep going and find them. And now I just click and turn them all small, and it's easy to find and when I'm needing to do stuff.
Gotcha.
And there you go. Well, not Tinker's Tools, but you click on Arcana for this in this case.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's the question. Okay, I see. All right.
Yeah. You're not doing anything right now. You're not tinkering anything. You're just trying to decipher the information you have in front of you as your skill challenge.
I saw the question mark and was like, what do I do with that? So
Yeah, that's because Tinker's Tools, it depends on either the GM or even the circumstance, can use different stats to power it. Like, usually it's intelligence, but sometimes it's dexterity.
Gotcha. Okay, so which one do I use? So you said the
Arcana.
Arcana. So would that be the Arcane Ward?
No. That's under skills. The up near the top of skills. There's one called Arcana. You just click on it.
Oh, skills.
You know,
You see where your saving throw is. It's the box right below it.
Oh, there. Yes. There we go.
One quick question.
Sure.
You have that bean.
Who you asking?
Only other one besides me that had one.
Okay. Yeah, Run still has the bean.
Oh God.
Well, then we have a 2% chance of getting back. We.
And a 98% chance of something worse.
Well, it was a 99% chance that wouldn't end up here, and we did. One of the effects is if you roll 100, a giant beanstalk sprouts, growing to the height of the DM's choice. The top leads to where the DM chooses, such as a great view, a cloud giant's castle, or a different plane of existence.
This is true, and that's the one bean that I've never seen used yet. I've seen a bunch of pyramids. I have yet to see a beanstalk.
Well, if we rolled 100 once,
okay,
2 beans.
You see, there lies in the problem. you see, the 100 that I rolled was bad luck. And the 100 you're hoping for is good luck. So,
I mean, I can't think of anything else I'm going to use this beam, to be honest. So, I mean, it's almost worth the shot.
anyway, so Delta rolls an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably like the intern or possibly even the test subject on this mission. This is a little bit over your. This is a bit over your educational understanding.
Someone lied on their resume.
Well, with Runs 21, he would know what the power source is. Correct?
Yep. Yeah, it requires a good deal of power. Like a high level spell or some kind of artifact or something along those lines.
And do you think it would work if me and Turin did a call lightning at the same time?
I'd probably
Hold
melt
up,
it if you did that.
She said a high level spell.
It would require a high level stabilized spell, yes.
I don't know if this one would fall under it. No, it undid it. I have that 9th level spell scroll that had a spell on it, but apparently it never saved it when I did the customize to put the spell on it.
Wasn't it a meteor storm?
Yep, so once she said
also-
stabilize spell,
You
yeah.
also don't currently have it on you because you are without your
Oh
items.
yeah, that's right. I'm not a real person right now.
You're just
Not a real boy.
I tried.
you're just a shockingly handsome dragonborn right now.
Not according to Jasper.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Wow.
And then Dovid is just kind of mesmerized by the metal defender. Just trying to figure out what exactly it is.
Don't touch.
But it's shiny.
If this artificer is anything like Run, don't touch.
Got it.
I go and look out. I'm just gonna not go outside, but kind of like look at the ground outside and see if this is even dirt that I could plant this bean with. Or if it's just going to
There's
be
no
completely
dirt.
useless.
There's no there is nothing to plant it in outside. However, you are a druid. You can druid craft anything.
I do not have druidcraft.
Oh,
Was Aria.
right. That was Aria.
Is there,
For some reason, you're the only druid in the universe with that druid craft.
is
Sorry, I
there
thought.
a,
With a spray, primal savagery, and shillelagh.
is there
Someone else lied on their resume.
is there a potted plant in here? Huh?
I'm going to use my last. Oh, I'm not going to do it.
Quick question, Grizz. The material, I guess, alloy that Run would need, would we be looking at mithril, or electrum, or what kind of material would we be looking at?
Can you repeat that question, please?
The material needed for the casing. Would we be looking at mithril, electrum, ethereum, or some sort of special material?
Exotic materials would be best. They're very hard to get, though. Uh, Basically, whatever your guild was talking about was probably your guild over in Ithan was talking about was probably got their hands on some materials that were manufactured by Lauren, who has very high level of technology as compared to Ithan. So you probably don't have that answer. It doesn't mean you can't somehow arrange to find such material.
During your travels, did you come across anything like mithril here, uh, or Ethereum? Oh, yeah, Ethereum would probably be the best thing.
Let me see. What would I roll to?
I would imagine that'd be a history check, Grizz, or Arcana.
You can roll a history check.
Okay. We'll try
Oh,
that. No, man.
Yeah,
I'm not
you don't think
good
you've
with
ever seen
rolls.
anything like what he's talking about?
Yeah, I don't think I saw anything like that.
It's your first day on the job?
Be nice.
That was out of character.
Actually, I do have one question. How are you able to get around? Because when I tried to go out, I couldn't go anywhere.
Well, my defender, my iron defender, has the ability to, what was it? Let me look real quick. As dark vision, so it helps me be. It's kind of like helps me be able to see in this
Well,
plane to an
well,
extent.
You're seeing iRobot.
Basically.
well, I got dark vision myself, but my feet just couldn't go anywhere. Run takes a closer look at the Iron Defender, or is it iron?
Run. I know what you're thinking.
Steel defender. I'm sorry.
And
Steel
the answer might surprise you.
That would be a artificer lore. So let's see. So 10, 11, 12, 13. I will. Riz?
Uh, you just stare at the steel defender. Nope, nothing useful for what you're thinking about.
Shot. So, So, how were you able to move around out there?
That is a good question.
Yeah, the little one here took one step outside and started laughing maniacally. We had to bring him back inside.
So, have a comment. I want to be nice on this one.
I'm just trying to think on how to answer exactly. Look at my character sheet.
Does the effect of the mist, is it like, does it take place when it's like inhaled, or if it's just like touches the skin, or?
It's not actually mist. It's just how your brain is interpreting what they're seeing out there. To your brain, it's like looking at mist. It's kind of like TV static, really, except
Okay.
not really moving. It's there because there's nothing really there, and yet at the same time there's a lot of stuff there. If you know what I mean. And so your brain just sort of can't handle it. Instead, just sees this weird white and dark space. So interprets it as looking at darkness filled with mist.
Essentially, it's like oh shoot, what was the it's not the abyssal plane, or is it the one where you can focus for a short time and you can actually make something form?
Limbo.
Astral?
Yes, limbo.
Okay.
Okay. So, Grizz, do I have anything that would help me in this instance to help to better answer their questions?
What magical items did you choose?
Hmm. Where do I find my items?
Well, I guess you didn't fill that part out of your thing yet. So you told me one, and I told you how to do it. Like put it into your inventory, and you've still got like 1 to 2 more if you want.
Oh, right. That's right. Okay, so yes, I do have the what was it? What was the one thing I had?
It was the what was it? Eyes of Night Seeing, something like that.
Yeah, Eyes of Sight is the one item I have. So the Eyes of Sight help me be able to see through this ethereal plane of static and weirdness.
It doesn't exactly work that way because, as I said, there's really nothing. There's very little to see here, which is if you actually see something, you can easily head towards it. It's kind of, as like I said, it's kind of like TV static except 3-dimensional.
Gotcha.
So like being both real and not real at the same time. It's not something to see through. It's simply your way of your way of making sense of what you're seeing, or lack thereof.
Okay. So the goggles would not necessarily help me
No.
with this.
No,
Okay,
it would not.
What would think what would be
Could always roll a straight up intelligence check.
true. I could try that. Let's go for that. See what we get. 14.
That's a save, not a check.
Oh,
The check
same
is
thing.
the check is if you actually touch the one that's under your stats instead of under the saves. But
Gotcha.
It's looking like the same anyway, because I don't think he's proficient in
Yeah.
intelligence saving throws.
yeah. So regardless, it would be like you start looking through your kit, and once we decide what you have, we can see if any that's useful.
Gotcha. Righty. Let's see. Okay. So I'm still getting used to the roll 20
You're good.
thing.
Whenever I started with this group, I was getting used to it too, but we can help you out.
I appreciate it. So if the items that I want to pick, do I just click on it in the compendium, or
What you do is you go to the compendium
okay?
and you type in something you're looking for. Like, give me an example.
Okay, well, I did find the Goggles of Night. That's the one that gives
Yeah.
you have dark vision.
And did you manage to get it to populate in your on your sheet? Under your inventory?
I don't know. Where do you go for the inventory part?
Alright, so as long as you drag and drop
Okay.
it onto your thing, it'll show up at the bottom. It doesn't look like that worked. 'Cause I'm not
I got
seeing
you.
it there. So yours was Eyes of Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grab the thing and you just pull it over. If you just like click and drag on it and drag it all the way over to your character sheet, as long as your character sheet's open,
Oh.
the item or the spell or whatever will populate into your thing.
Okay, so I dragged it over.
There you go. Now you have the Eyes of Night in your inventory.
Ah, okay.
Right down there at the bottom. And you'll be able to do that with other items.
Nice. Okay, I see that now.
Oh yeah, it's a lifesaver to use the compendium on this game.
Oh yeah, and if you have any sort of spells, I don't know if you get them with your class or not, but you can also drag and drop them instead of typing in all the shit individually.
Oh, that helps. That helps a lot.
Oh yeah.
Which I do have a few. Just have to.
My vape goes.
Okay, let's see here. What else? Armor is allowed, right?
Yes, armor is allowed.
Okay.
I would hope so, or I'm real squishy.
True. Ooh, what's this one?
So, given the time, what might be a good idea is to give a think on that and meet back on next session, which, correct me if I'm wrong, run 2 weeks from now?
Nope, next week.
Oh, next week. So you're not you're not being stuck at work next week. So we will have a section next week. Excellent.
Okay.
Delta, our sessions run on on Run's time schedule. Because he's the one that can't always make it. So it's usually the games are usually 2 times a month, but we don't necessarily know when.
Gotcha.
Well,
Usually a week. Usually we know at least a week ahead. But
with my company has hired some new guys, so hopefully we'll be back to
Must be nice.
working every
that would be really nice.
third Saturday again. And hopefully they'll get a new 8 operator, so it'll be once a month.
Hopefully, Aaron will be able to join us a little bit often.
And we now have a solution to Run joining us when his schedule permits. I mean, not Run, sorry. Torin's schedule permits.
Yay!
I mean, you don't even need to tell us until last minute if you can join us that night. Thor will send you in via lightning.
And always feel free that